Okay, so I just saw Pearl by Ty West. I think it's Ty. I'm assuming it's Ty. It's Ti. And someone who enjoys horror movies quite a bit and has seen quite a bit this year. I'll say a couple things. First of all, I don't know how I haven't seen anything by this guy before. How have I missed everything? He's got a pretty decent filmography. I just did a quick search on him, especially as this movie is a prequel to another movie. I really want to see how that works. I want to see the other movie. The other movie is called X. This movie itself, wow. As I said, I've seen a lot of horror movies this year, and I've frankly been really disappointed. Men, I thought was going to be good, and was, God, that was horrible. Nope was a joke, I thought. But I don't want to get into the other movies because this movie itself I thought was really good. Not perfect. I almost said perfect, not perfect. Um, it has this kind of conceit that it is set in, I think it's 1918, so it's just the end of World War One. Spanish flu is going on, and it really buys into that old school film from the opening credits, the way it is set up. It's filmed in almost this Technicolor. The music of it just really fits. It feels like a movie from the 20s. It's just really, well, obviously, aside from the overwhelming violence, um, it's just well done. It's a movie that takes seriously the mise en scène, that idea that everything that you see on screen is important. There's this one scene, and hopefully this isn't a spoiler, where um, Mia Goth, who, oh my God, Mia Goth, she was great. Oh my, I really need to see more with her. But anyway, she's riding her bike past this cornfield, and oh, if you've seen the movie, the cornfield, oh my gosh. So anyway, she's riding past, and then you see like the clouds, this storm roiling behind, over in the, like, on the horizon, and the colors. It's so great. Um, the movie is kind of off and quirky and creepy almost from the beginning. And if you're like me, you watch these movies and you really are trying to dissect and figure out, and most of the time it's pretty obvious where is the horror going to come from. And in this, you knew kind of what was going to happen, but the way it all gets set up and the way it finally plays out, there are a lot of these movies that are these kind of slow burn. Hereditary, it's kind of like that, and then the other one whose name right now I am completely forgetting. Um, I'm gonna say Somerset, but I know it's not Somerset. The Woman, if you've seen that movie was kind of like that. Maybe Audition, even though Audition was kind of creepy. But these movies that there's something wrong, but then it all leads up to this kind of horrific ending, and I don't know that I'm giving anything away because you should know what you're getting into if you're going to see this movie. But the way it comes together is just really solid. It was weird because there was a point where the violence, I was like, oh, this is, you know, sort of visceral. Um, Even though I thought that the blood was a little too red, but maybe that was the whole Technicolor sort of making it seem almost old fashioned. Um, but I thought the violence, hey, this is really well done. It's not overly graphic, and yet it's still horrifying. And then, of course, oh man, it all kind of comes together at the end there. And definitely stay a little bit into the credits. Not that there's an ending scene per se, but there's definitely some, yeah, it's cool. Um, I'm not really sure what else to say on this movie. I really, really liked it. Um, I think if you like, it doesn't have a large body count. So if you're looking for just, Michael Myers or Jason just going out and cutting people up, that's not what this movie is about. Um, but it is definitely a good crime, psychotic thriller type. And I can't say enough about Mia Goth. She was fantastic. So if you have seen the movie, please let me know. Let me know what you think of my review. Let me know what you think of my reaction. What did you think of the movie? Like, share, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff that we're supposed to say. All right. Oh, I went over my 5. All right. Bye, guys.